So we've got two forces. F1 is 230 newtons and F2 is 272 newtons. And angle alpha is 15 degrees and angle beta is 20 degrees. And we want to find the magnitude of the resultant force and the angle it makes with the vertical, so the vertical being OP. So let's resolve. So in this direction up here, we're going to get 272 cos 20. And we're also going to get 230 cos 15. Remember, it's the cosine because this is the adjacent to the angle. Then over this way, we're going to get 272 sine 20. And in this direction here, we'll get 230 sine 15. So overall, what have we got? So going across this way, we would have 272 sine 20 take away 230 sine 15. And going upwards, we would have 272 cos 20 plus 230 cos 15, and then the resultant goes up that way. And so we want this angle and we want the actual resultant, and note that theta there is equal to this theta here. So let's just make some space on the calculator, and I'm in degrees and decimal, so that's okay. So 272 times cos 20 add 230 multiplied by cos 15. What does that give me? 477.76. Okay, it's in newtons, isn't it? And then we've got 272 times sine 20, take away 230 times sine 15, and that's 33.50. Okay, so we can do a bit of Pythagoras. So r is going to be the square root of this one squared, add this one squared, which is 478.9. And then theta is going to be the inverse tangent of 33.50 over the theta, this one's the opposite, this one's the adjacent, over 477.76. So we'll do that one. So we want the inverse tan of that. Oops, oh, it's not going to work out well now. Need to get rid of it. To try and get that into that box, just there, and divided by that one, and that's going to give me 4 degrees. Okay, now moving to part B. The magnitude of F2 is to be adjusted so the direction of the resultant is vertical. determine the required magnitude of F2. Now, which one is F2? That's 272. So let's call that X now. So what we're going to have, if it's going to go directly vertical, that means the horizontal components have to be the same in either direction. So that means 230 sine 15 has got to be equal to x sine 20. So x is going to be 230 sine 15 over sine 20. So we've got 230 multiplied by sine 15. Divide that by sine 20. That's 174 to the nearest whole number.